Oh, there it is. No, he's watching me. That's the best part. I got sneezed already. Hello, it's me, it's Christina. Ah, it's him. You can see the bullet, but I don't see where he's at. Ah! Gotcha. he'll, uh, he'll be back. He'll be mad I shot him down. That means I'll have to probably have to shoot him down again. Yeehaw. Let's see. My first game, so you know I'm not very talkative at my first game. I'm still like I almost have to remember how to play again. So you know it takes a couple of games to get me all warmed up. Fucking kale. Ah, you make crickets. Welcome. My name's Christina. I'm old. I'm 49, and I like to fly. And I'm sure if you were creative enough, you could learn a whole lot about me just through treasure hunting, social media. And I think I kind of did that on purpose, because why tell you everything at one time? I'll just see for yourself. I'm pretty consistent. I like to fly, so that's why I'm here. And I do like to win, but it's not like my priority. But mostly it's just to relax. And I usually won't answer your questions or see your comments until the actual battle's over. I'm gonna try not to do that anymore because I just feel like it just is too distracting to me. But please don't take that as a rude thing. I'm autistic and I want to rephrase that. I am an autistic with ADHD kind of woman, so I gotta manage this streaming a little bit better so that I can do better. Because I don't like getting 12th, 13th place. And so but welcome. I'm glad you're here. But yeah, you're looking at a full on autistic. Like I'm not I don't have Asperger's. I have autism. I think it's funny because I'm not even close to Asperger's yet. I got really good at compensating. That's all I did. We got good at hiding it. Let's see. I don't hide it anymore. And my love planes. I've always loved planes. I've loved planes for years and years and years and years and years and years. And when I discovered that War Thunder would let me play like prop planes, like, you know, like I've flown before because I've taken flight lessons, I was like, well then, let's check this out. And then it was like World of Warcraft. I played that like for 5 years straight. And I wouldn't even go back to World of Warcraft. That's how much I don't know why I like it so much. I think it's just because it's the same every time, but not really the same. So it's it's the same but not, and it really makes me work my brain so I don't think about other things. And then I just like that's it. That's it. You know, it's not exciting. You know, there's lots of exciting ones, dreams out there that are way probably more exciting than me. But I can tell you what, I can fly like a motherfucker. You might learn how to fly. If you may not learn how to shoot, but you learn how to fly. Because remember, I'm autistic, so I think backwards to you, neurotypicals, so you're gonna see a different thought process to winning or scoring well. I think what's funny too is that most of these players think I'm a dude. No. Haley, how are you? It was good. You know what I did today? I went and saw. I went to the law library at the UNLV. Oh, I don't know. It was so beautiful. I didn't get anything done, but boy, I sure love books, and I just was within books and books and books and books, and like at the law library, where they just had all this information, and I went in crabby, and I left not crabby. So, but I could not find figure out the whole parking system, and of course I drove around, wasted at least 3 gallons of gas, trying to understand their parking system. But welcome, Mr. Flyers. Yeah, yeah, no, that's all. So that's what I did today. I went to the law library. Not a self help. I went to the one. I went into the like straight to the source. And you know what? That it's pretty interesting. You would never think that there would be literally that much information out there, like just saved. I just didn't know that they saved it. Like it's kind of like hoarding, but in books of information of statutes that have been over years and years and years, and you know what? It was whoever. It was good that it was empty, and it was good there was no professor there to answer my questions because I would have had like he would run. He would be like, "Please just stop asking me these questions," because I just had so many, and I want. Well, that's when you need to go home. So I did because I was like, it was a lot of excitement and a little bit too much. And then they had the really at UNLV. They had this most beautiful park I've ever saw. It was really beautiful, and it was so peaceful on that today. Because Saturday, because no one was there. I was like, God, it was like you could feel like the learning. It was nice. I think I would. But I do law. I don't know if I do law. Maybe humanitarian law, but that's probably what I would want to do. Because I don't think I could do like business law and all that. Just because I don't think I could handle dealing with people that I just don't like. But humanitarian law, it's about a little bit different in the sense of your goals. So, but I'm not doing it. I'm not. There's no plans for law school because you know what? I've much because when I came home, I was researching autism. So that's probably my better. I'll just stick with that. I think maybe. But yeah, that's what I did today. Really just like and I just felt like this entire need that I had to go to this library, and I like in order to comfort myself, if anything, is to have an understanding of what to expect coming up. And but then I got there and I got inside the library and I was like, this, I guess I was expecting more. I was expecting like I don't know, like a lot of levels, or I don't know, an idea with like this ultimate library being, because I love libraries. And but then when I started going I just kind of pick a book at random, just and you open it up and I'm like, there's just all this information. And I think as an autistic person, it's like I have to put it away. I have to go. You cannot live here for the rest of your life. They're not going to let you pop a tent here, Christina, and read every one of these books. That's like against the law. You just can't be doing that shit. You're gonna have to keep. So I really have to give myself rules in areas that, because when I was standing outside the door, because they had to buzz you in, they had to come get you, because this is like the Sam Boyd Law Library. I was so excited. I was stimming. I was rocking. I was so excited. I could hardly contain it within myself that I was coming into the library, and then I had to walk up like 4,000 flights of stairs, which were beautifully designed, but there were still 4,000 flights of stairs. But I didn't even care. Once I was there, I was like, I'm here. And I just like, it was better than a field trip because it was just, I think seeing so much information, but I don't know, maybe it's an autistic thing. It almost is like I can feel like the information as well. Like it's a whole experience. It's not just this book, but I well, we know energy and we know quantum physics and we know everything's energy. So very well, I can. There is a feeling of it. It was really beautiful, and I just love libraries, and so yeah. Oh, what are you learning that I'm like a complete dork? Uh, well, I'm right now. I have to I'm gonna try to build a Patreon just because I gotta have a income because I'm getting divorced. So I know that. I hope you understand that. I gotta be a little bit more stricter on that. So is more now. We're just gonna build followers just so that you know, you know. I've been married before. My first husband didn't do nothing, so my let's say belief level of humanity, and especially fathers and their responsibilities, is like a zero because they kind of show themselves at the end. So I was like, whatever. And then to my natural autistic tendency is to always prepare for. Oh, don't be sorry. Uh, this should have happened a long time ago because I really should not have let it go for as long as I did. But the reality of it is because of I'm autistic, I have to, in order to reduce my anxiety, to reduce my that unknown, I have to research as much information as possible so that I feel comfortable. So if I'm going to go and be around, let's say, something where I'm not familiar with, it would be only natural that I'm gonna try to teach myself as much law as I can before I attend, because I don't want to misunderstand, and I'll for sure damned am not going to misunderstand something that is extremely important, and because I have a lot of respect for the whole process. Well, or, like that's a surprise. But wait, I kind of feel like this just is about doing the right thing, and trusting that this person who went to college, the judge or whatever, you know, I trust their discretion. I understand there's a process after looking at all those books and seeing the process that is involved. Okay, I can respect it. So it's like, and that helps me reduce. I feel like my overall anxiety about things as an autistic is to educate myself as much as possible about the subject so that at least if you interact with me, I recognize it and hear, hey, welcome. Well, welcome from Texas. And I like Texas as long as it's not hot. I like San Antonio. I've been there a few times. But yeah, so yeah, my ass. And I have been wanting to go here forever, but I had really just was too scared to go. But today I was going, and I was pushing that button. Are you let me in right now? Because I just really felt like that's what I need to help reduce my anxiety. Is you know, I bet it is beautiful, and I'm jealous of you because Austin is beautiful. Is this a beautiful place? You're very very lucky. How'd you be so lucky? But yeah, so that's just that's what I like to do. I will research everything just so to reduce anxiety. I feel like the more you know, the safer I feel. I made that up. That's my new thing. So I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom, and I'm gonna have a quick. Cause still working on quitting. So I come right back, and if I find my shoes, yeah. it was so beautiful. I mean, the most beautiful park there. You would, gosh, it was so quiet. Always quiet. And just the trees. You could hear the leaves moving, and it's just, that's probably what overstimulated me. It was just so beautiful and peaceful. And I try to take as much of it in, and then when you're in it in a park of, like just, and there's nobody really there, like nobody was there. It's like, it's almost like I am myself. Uh, Not that it wouldn't be cool when everybody's there, but it's still just that quietness, and then hearing just the world or nature. I just, yeah, it's just such a peaceful thing. I, I love it so much. I love shit like, and I had never seen it either. I never even went to Denali before, and I had been accepted and was gonna go, but I can't. Not with the environment they have now. There's no way I would understand anything. But boy, it was such it was so beautiful. I loved it there. It was really, that's a great university. It's beautiful there. But I say, uh, what do you think? Oh yeah, an emergency. What emergency? Oh, if you're talking, I as much as I love college, I really love college. I love to learn. That's my most favorite thing. I don't like the fact. I don't like uh the constraints of the learning. I don't like the fact that I have to stay within the realms of the class curriculum. I'm not allowed to go outside and seek outside information other than what's from the textbook. And thank you, Mr. Flyers. And I was just thinking about this as see, as much as I love college, there's the number one reason why I told UNLV why I'm not even they accepted me because I want to get a PhD in philosophy and did the dual with neuropsychology. I think it was, I can't remember, and whatever they had I was gonna do. And but I'm not going to become, I'm not going to change myself or my ideas or my thoughts in order to get an A. I'm I'm unwilling to stop being autistic just to pass. And that's what I was really feeling like. I felt like when I was in college, I had to stop being autistic. And I had to be non-autistic in order to get a good grade. And I really can't agree with that. I can't, in all good sense say that I don't think that's fair because where is how come my ideas are not as uh considered as someone who is non-autistic? And the fact that so many teachers were unaware of autism, I was not going to put myself into UNLV where, again, do I have to explain myself over and over and over again? And I'm just sick of doing that. And it's just so much. I mean, these people are professors. They should know, but they don't know. And they just assume that you should, because you can write well and you can write on a subject, that you should also be able to all of a sudden become, not autistic overnight. And that unfortunately, fortunately, actually, I'm going to say fortunately, that just doesn't happen. I'm sorry. I'm not going to change myself and change my ideas and change my perspective and change my for a grade or even for a degree. Like, why should I'm not going to do that. That I feel like that's degrading to me. Does you're pushing on something and you're forcing me to be somebody else, and I don't appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't really see that. Yes, they are disabilities because in my world or our world, it is not built for us. So I guess it is. Yeah, I have a lot of disabilities. But I don't like to say that to myself because I I don't want myself to believe that I am unable to do things just because of that word. So I guess, yes, I have a very, very long list of disabilities. I have processing disorder. I have audio processing disorder. I have, with where I bump, what do you call it? Where you bump into things all the time. My balance is all my vestibular uh, uh, disorder or dysfunction. I have my nervous system. I have moderate autism in addition to ADHD, in addition to dyslexia. So it's like it's a long list, but at my age, I've been doing it for so. This is kind of just normal for me. You know what I mean? It's just my normal. I don't know anything else. I don't know any other life. I don't know what it's like not to be like this. So it doesn't not something I think really think about or focus on. The only time I really focus on it is when I do have where I need help with something, and then there's no empathy, and then I'm like, what the fuck? That's more the question. That's more the thought. It's like, what the? You're the one saying I don't have empathy, but where's your fucking empathy? I'm telling you, can you just explain it a little bit more? Because I mean, your instructions suck, and they're not telling me nothing. And I would prefer if you could just maybe just spell it out for me. Is that a problem? And it is a problem. And why put myself through that over and over again? Because I've seen is literally like every single person. So that I think, why make myself all angry and frustrated for no reason? You pick your battles. Don't let's not go there if I don't have to. It's whatever. You can have your degrees and your fancy stuff, and at the end of the day, you're 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 so focused on what is in this book that you're not able even to look outside of different possibilities or thoughts. So I don't see your degrees as particularly special, because that to me says that you are a machine and you're willing to just follow a rule. How is that special? You know what I mean? When I went to I had a IEP meeting for my son, Axel, for ADHD, and getting him into for his dyslexia. I really want him to have these tools, so so that when he gets to high school, he has some school tools already in habit, so he's not even thinking about it. He's already used them. I want him to help his success, because I think some of my tools are kind of shitty, and I would prefer not to share some of my makeshift fragmented tools. That maybe there's some official tools I might be able to learn from him. So I'm excited to learn myself. But I had said something as far as the challenges that it takes in order to function, in order having as many disabilities that I had. And the one psychologist, because there's only one in there, his response is, "Oh, we all have our troubles," and that is why there is such a problem. God bless America. You know what? I was being on my bestest behavior, because I did not, or I just dropped it. Because that just, I was like, "Are you kidding me that you're gonna say that to me? That we all have our troubles?" Sorry, we all had our troubles. I swear you could not live a moment in my day's life with troubles. You'd be like, what the fuck? Well, and then let's even get hypothetical that this gentleman, the psychologist, probably was neurodivergent himself and was unwilling to admit it. Still, you're a fuckhead, because you're not willing to, as a psychologist, look at yourself and go, hey, maybe this might help my patients that I speak to. So I was polite. I'm proud of myself that I didn't go tell him to fuck himself. I did. I wanted to tell him to fuck himself, but I did not. And boy, that was really, really hard. Sometimes I think my face said it though. I'm pretty sure my face is unfortunately, even though I do have the effect of the rest of bitch face, you can tell why I disagree. Because my entire face was and I got in trouble a lot for my face. I know. Because it says a lot of things. 'Cause you know what? I think maybe I figured out that, yeah, I can talk back, but I sure can tell you how I feel about you with my fucking face. You know what I'm saying? I can express to you my displeasure with my face. And I think that makes neurotypicals incredibly uncomfortable. Yeah, I don't like that shit. I mean, if you're neurotypical, please don't take offense to that. That's just a difference I have known between being autistic and non-autistic. Is my facial expressions, my body language can be more of an impact anymore than my words can be. You know what I'm saying? I just talk. You know what? I just like to talk, just because I also have multi-stream over on YouTube and Twitch, and I think something else. So I talk just because, why not? You listen. If you don't want to listen, you can just. It's really cool. This thing is like you take your phone and you push it, and you just kind of like you scroll up if you don't like it. Like they go. It's so easy. It's actually easier than being a jerk. You go like this, go like that, and you don't have to say nothing. You watch someone else. You see how that works? It's like a little finger movement. I think it like takes less than 2 seconds to flip up, rather than say something fucked up that you don't have to say. Because you know I'm streaming, and you know that in order to stream, you do have to communicate, because normally, most of us, if you were familiar with streaming, that we usually multi-stream to multi-platforms. So I'm not necessarily just talking to you. So like I said, you just do like this, you scroll up, and then you don't even have to look at my face. It's like magic. That's what I really love about the internet and phones. This is a. You don't have to listen to nothing you don't like to listen to. It's pretty cool. Yeah. I don't know if y'all knew about those rules of just, if you don't want to listen, you can just change versus being a dickhead. Because being a dickhead is being a dickhead. Or you could just scroll away. Or you could just be nice. I can assure you being nice is way easier. There's a lot less thinking that's involved. Just, this is a side comment. You know what I'm saying? What's my high speed? It's 11, but right now I got this beta on here. Does that make sense? Put on here. Yeah. I have been so tired. I have not been able to figure out how to get it off here. So I have to redo all my my tiers, but my highest one is 11. But I don't really like the high tier. I like the low tier because I just like those pop ones. That's what I prefer. They're more fun. And usually they're busier. I don't like the lull that comes from the flight time from from start to actual fight encounter with your enemy. Yeah. But this particular BR, I think this is a 3. Because this is the only one I actually worked on. But my highest one is 11. Ooh, ooh. Wow. I was close. Ooh, I was almost there. I almost hit the building. Almost. It was like horseshoes and grenades. It was that close. Yikes. Are you playing Flint? Which one are you? Hold on. You gotta tell me which one you are. Then we can compete. I think 101s are okay, but I think it's way cooler if we are like competing uh, on accident. Ooh, that's exciting. Now the game has become fun. All right, let's see if I can find you. But see, you can see my screen. I can't see your screen, so that's not fair. So you already know what I got going. I'm already gonna come out and fly away. Man. See, you have to agree not to look at my screen. I see you. Uh oh. You didn't see a guy behind you. That's too funny. I don't even know what stream sniping is. And I actually saw that word earlier, and I was like, what the fuck is stream sniping? I had no idea. But, I mean, I think that's an excellent, I mean, I guess if you felt like that was the way to do it, to win, it's pretty clever. I mean, but why would you want to do that? That takes away from the fun of it. I really don't want to see what you're doing because now it's no longer a game when you take away the fun of me already knowing what you're doing. I don't want to know. Oh, well. Stream stop. Is that what that is? Interesting. I never would even thought of that. When you try by really? I mean, I guess I don't see why didn't you just ask? I mean, why do you have to be sniping nothing? At the end of the day, I mean, either you're a good pilot or you're not. I mean, it is what it is. You can't hide it. I mean, if you're a shitty pilot, you're a shitty pilot. And you just literally shitty freaking like shot me down. But yeah. Now I gotta pay attention to you, huh? Man. Good morning, Mr. T. How are you? I haven't talked to you for a while. Have you been okay? Well, dang. Filings for arcade campaign. You know what? I like arcade. It's 4. Well, that's pretty early. Oh, man. I'm sorry. I know what it's like when you don't get no sleep. That's for sure. I love arcade. It's my favorite. honestly, going to sleep is not my favorite thing because it's I never know how I sleep or if it's gonna be a good sleep or any of that. So like when some people are like they're excited about going to sleep. I'm not really ever excited. And I have the War Thunder Dev on here, so I don't have all my planes and presets. So, and I've just been busy. So I apologize. That is our limited selection that we got going here. No, I can't be no inviting nobody anymore because I gotta get a job apparently. So yeah, Patreon, sign up $5 and we could do that during the day. I just because I don't get donations and stuff, so or tips. So it's kind of got like I mean one or the other. And plus, you do when you sign up, takes up time and takes away from the streamers that are watching. So I gotta be like, I gotta tighten the rope a little bit. Oh, it's funny. My husband's like, oh, because I was a single mom before I met him, so I can tighten that rope hella quick. Mm-hmm. It is easy for me to do. I had to do it, so it's kind of funny that he actually thinks that. Yeah, I mean it's pretty shitty that he removed money, but at the same time, I'm like, it's not like I haven't been here before. Unfortunately, my ex-husband, he just stopped doing it too. It's just what they do. And this is what it is. It is what it is. But you ain't get. You already know. I mean, you can't tell me what to do, and I for sure. I'm I'm most certainly not subservient in any sort of way of shape or form because I like to say no a lot and I also like to say why a lot, and those aren't things that are conducive to a healthy relationship apparently. So here we are. They ask, I do a lot of why 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 would we do that, and then I kind of expect that if you want me to do it, then you should also do it. It's kind of like a thing. Like, if you want me to follow this rule, then this rule also applies to you as well. But if this rule only applies to me and it doesn't apply to you, well, then we have a problem. You know what I'm saying? But we just have a problem. I don't do as I say, not as I do. Maybe other people do that. Well, I don't do that. That's not fair. And I don't really give respect that I don't get respect. I don't know why one would expect respect if you don't give it. I'm sorry. I'm not property. Yeah, I get feisty. I can honestly tell you I'm not a delight. You really want to know. If there is nowhere on the sense of who Christine is, that she's a delight. No, I'm insufferable. I'm insufferable. Because I won't do it. Fuck you, I will not do it. Do not tell me what to do. Do not ask me what to do. If you can't treat me with respect, I do not give a fuck. You're gonna get bad behavior. My bad behavior is that I just won't stop. I won't talk to you anymore. I don't give a shit. No, I try to be a nice person because that's how I was trained. You know, I say trained because I was trained that I had to be a really good person and that I had to follow rules. I had to be kind and all these things. And these are the rules that I was told that I had to have in order to be a good person and be considered a valid person. So if why do I have to be the only one to follow these rules? I'm sorry. The autistic have to follow these rules. But you don't gotta follow these rules? How does that work? I'm confused here. I'm confused. I gotta follow these rules in order to be considered a human, but you don't have to follow these rules and it's okay. No, I don't think so. No. 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 There is nothing you're gonna tell me to convince me otherwise that I'm gonna follow a rule. What's good for me is not, not you, the whole Nancy Pelosi kind of thing. Mm-mm. Rules for me, not, or rules for thee, not for you, not for me, or thee, for not for me. However that goes. You know what I'm saying. Hell fucking no. No. And I'm not afraid to tell you that no is my favorite word. No. I will not. I'm sorry. I won't do the dishes now. You're gonna give me $100 a week? Or 150 bucks? No, I'm sorry. I'm not doing the dishes. You do dishes. You do them. I'm not your hired help. I didn't agree. There was no signature that said I was a surrogate. So, no. No. I don't do it. No. I've always been like this. I just that I have really bad pathological demand, and you know what? When the more you demand it, the more I undemand it as far as say no. So it's pretty bad. I won't do it. Mm-mm. And I have a really strict policy. Like I will I treat others as I expect to be treated, and if I try to treat people kindly, but when you started treating me unkindly, well now you've changed the rules. So now you're the one that changed the rules by being unkind. So now I'm gonna be unkind. But my unkindness is not very kind because I'll just tell you the truth about who I think you are. You know what I'm saying? We can call names. I mean, that's fun for everybody. Yeah, but or I can just tell you exactly how I feel about you. That you're a disappointment to me, and I think that I expected more from you. You know, that can be quite a big insult to someone, I think. I expected more humanity from you. Yeah. Those words sting. Where's your honor? Where's your character? Where's your integrity? I don't see that. Where's your man of word? How come I'm a female and my man of word is better than your man of word? This is why I'm insufferable. Because I say shit like this. I admit to it. It is part of it. It is me. Don't tell me to do something and then you do something different. I think that's why they have ABA, so you don't do that shit. But I don't get ABA. getting that conversion therapy they give. So I can't just say what's on online. And it gets me in trouble. Especially when I get annoyed. And then if I start seeing that you have no character, especially people, if you have no character or integrity, if you have no honor, and I see that you're like somebody who likes to lie and you don't like take accountability. You know, my dad was an army ranger and he was a policeman, and if anything was ingrained in me was you be honest, you be good, like there's reasons and rules, and like I was trained to be a soldier. And so when I encounter low character, I just, well, I say my mask comes off, and then you start hearing more true words. And those are the words that I hold back, to try not to hurt your feelings, because they don't want to hurt your feelings. But these are words of fact, and I know they will hurt when I say them because they are factual. As in, no, you do not. No, that's incorrect. No, you're wrong. That's not right. And let me tell you, when I learned I had a really good autobiography memory, and that like that shit is like freaking impact when it comes to certain emotional feelings. I got worse. I really got more boundary enforcing. I was like, you ain't gaslighting my ass no more. Fuck you. You kick my ass. I hate being gaslit. Don't be telling me shit. Don't be telling me to believe something that ain't true. I do not think so. And I had no idea that even existed. Like my whole life, that people would gaslight or lie and say something untrue to me. And I would believe this, that they did about this myself, that like their truth was better than my own truth. Even though I'm like, I know that it happened. And so I would really be hard on myself about it. Mm-mm. I don't, I don't do that shit no more. I can tell you that. Ooh. I think this is a radio. This doesn't feel very radio-like. the fuck was this? Oh. Who hit me? I don't know who even hit me. Damn. It was an accident. Ugh. The only problem with biplanes is that if I could probably like literally knit at least 3 lines of a sweater while I'm waiting. Fuck. Okay. Okay, now, okay, this is be the time that I have to bring my patience. The patience has to come in. We have some younger players, and younger players like to kamikaze. It, so, I see. Looks like I have to pay attention a little bit more. It would appear that Christina has been lazy. And you know, these are all kids. I mean, I would almost guarantee most are under 20 playing this game. So I'm not gonna put extra effort when I have more than just an occasional kamikaze. Yeah, I'm done for the night. I'm done for this game as far as when we are. That's our goal, is to aim and then to run into. Look at that shit. You see? Look. Fucking motherfucker. Shit. Oh. But I just wait for the end. You know, I might take some of y'all's advice and go high altitude on this one, just because I got a bunch of assholes today. So I'm gonna go up. You know, low altitude is fun when I got not these type of players. And so I might have to do some surprise. The clouds are nice. I love a day when the clouds are like that, when they're like dark. It's like to be like Florida Keys. And then it rained, like the warmest rain you ever felt in your entire life. You could go out and shower and it was so nice. Ugh. Alright. Higher. Yeah, see how everybody's coming together? College kid. You're gonna run into me on... I have the patience. You're gonna run into me from behind. You know, actually, I'm actually kind of flattered. I'm a little bit flattered that they would go through this amount of effort to try to get me. And no, no, no. You know, I'm feeling a lot of love here. Like, you go this much effort to get me out of the game. That's nice. I'm grateful. Watch, bitch. Watch. Let's see if it does it again, and then we can watch the attack afterwards. I bet you that they're all like... I mean, this is... honestly, I think it's when it makes the game more fun. You like, I mean, well, rarely do I think you come across the same people. I still got third motherfuckers. Sorry, I don't know where that came from. That was just a moment of grandma still did better than your ass. Okay, let's see, what is this? And I'm not even a grandma. These aren't. These are multiple accounts. You don't do that well if you just started. Like their second or third account, but I'm not gonna waste my money doing that shit. That I better things in my life. Christ. I think what's surprising is that the idea is that they think that this is some sort of creative idea. Like, it's obvious. I mean, if you have that many rewards and you're level 5, then you have a whole nother level 100 and you are redoing it again. And I find you kind of pathetic, honestly. Because, I mean, if you're at level 100, I'm proud of 100. And I'm going to be like, I'm 100. And I'm make sure everybody knows I'm 100. I'm not going to redo this shit again. I'm not going to repay for more planes. That's That's not good money management, dude. Like seriously. Let's see. Let's see the other one. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I thought. Hmm. Yeah. You're a Chevy on top. Yeah. I bet. You probably have one of those electric ones. Bill Froggy. That was the best you can do. Yeah. All you gotta do, all you have is reserves. And having reserves is like really the cheapest way to play War Thunder is having a bunch of reserves and having first tier because you really don't pay much for modifications and things of that nature. Ugh. What am I playing now? What was that? I'm not playing them no more. I'm not playing fair. I don't like not playing fair. Okay. Brian. Barbecue. I'm I'm playing for fun. And I'm gonna play it I'm gonna play I'm gonna fly this plane the way my body tells me to fly this motherfucking plane. I don't give a fuck. And I understand and I respect your advice, but unless you're giving me a fucking tip, I'm not fucking taking your advice because I'm gonna play this fucking plane the way I want to. I want a cigarette. I'll be right back. And that's my PDA because I'm just tired of men telling me what the fuck to do. You fucking do that shit. I can still get first place. Can you? Yeah. If you feel so impelled or what do I want to say? If you feel compelled to give me advice, I want to know your experience, not your War Thunder experience. I want to know your actual flight experience. Have you flown a biplane? Have you actually flown a real plane? Have you actually opened a book about flight science. Have you done any of those things? Because I have. I have done that. So before you give me advice, make sure you give me your resume of your experience so that I know that it's coming from something of knowledge, not from I played War Thunder for like 5 years and I'm an expert. Unless you've gotten to a real plane and you've actually spoken to air traffic control and you've actually flown in the sky and with a plane in your controls, then you're welcome to give me advice. But if you have not, then you can take your advice and because if this is War Thunder, I'm playing for fun. And that I can't reiterate that enough. That this is about fun, not exactness, or I gotta win, or I gotta get. I'm playing to relax. It's a whole different concept. Maybe you guys will learn that when you're older. I don't know. I don't care. At this point, this is what I'm doing. But I'm autistic, and I don't take advice. Honestly, because I research the fuck out of everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and you can do that, and I appreciate all of you that play for your realsies and your simulations and all that. I play to relax, to unwind. That's it. If I do arcade, no other reason, just to relax. So I'm gonna play the way that I like to play to help me relax. That's all. It's, it's not complicated. It's just kind of how I work them a little bit. Like I said, nobody ever said I was a delight. Nobody ever said that I was like this best person in the world. I can assure you, I've been told I am the opposite of being a delight. And it is what it is. I'm autistic. I'm gonna say exactly what's on my mind, and you may or may not like it. And I'm sorry if you don't. Right now, I'm sure music's not working. These Samsung, that's terrible. I'm down. It's I'm invisible right now. Am I invisible? Probably not. I'm gonna shoot my ass now. Okay. Now I just dropped one. I've already lost like one air. Okay. Oh. Oh, God, motherfucker. Some planes already have their gear down. They're not actually geared up. They don't. These are older. Well, I mean, some planes you can't put your gear up. It's the headphones. Oh, fucking Saturday night. They're gonna they're gonna go to bed soon. Hopefully. Like, like, learn to fly, motherfucker. Kamikaze is The coward's way out, dude. Come on. Are you kidding me? God damn it. I think there was a couple holes in my wings. I think I had like a hole on both wings. It, too bad I didn't have like a measurement system. I could just like do a comparison to see which hole affected my flight the more. Holes and wings are never good. They really affect your whole flight. It's like having a hole in your sock. You know what I'm saying? You know your toe sock? You're like a motherfucker. Gets in the way. It's away if you're like you're flying, and it's away if you're walking. Terrible. And just so you know, TikTok. I have two different screens. Have I figured out how to combine them? I have not. I'm sorry. But I talk to two different groups of individuals. I try to be fair. So I apologize if you're confused. I don't know how to fix it yet. Audio is like fucking calculus. I don't know why it is. It's like, seriously, it's like calculus for me. Seventh? That's all I get is seventh place? That's not right. Alright, I'm bored now. So we are going to make a new preset. Oh, no. Oh, I'm going to add a preset. Not that. Okay, hold on a second. Yeah. No, I don't do takes. Okay, hold on one second. We trained? That's weird. Wait, I know why. Don't try. The fuck? Ugh. I don't like this on my computer at all. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to fix that tomorrow. I don't wanna mess with it. They make me angry. Ugh. I have all those, but I have the beta dev or whatever. So we're just stuck in first gear right now until I mess with it, and now I'm feeling forced to play it. Now I want to play other tiers. I think it's hilarious. I'm still flying though. I'm gonna hit my popcorn stash right here. They got from Sam. I apologize for being rude. I'd offer you some, but it would take a long time for it to get to you. You kidding me again? Being rude. Is this War Thunder you are Thor, bro? I don't understand what that meant. That did not translate to my autistic brain at all. So if you could clarify, I would be most appreciative. Thanks, user, whatever you are. Nice. Is that a compliment or what? I'm not sure. I got a thunder. Oh well, you're very sweet. Thank you so much. No, actually no. It's just luck sometimes. So nice. You are such nice people. Okay. Whatever you prefer. Make sure you like and subscribe. I should see Twitch on here. I like the skin on that flame. The popcorn is really good. I like that popcorn. It's like the cheese popcorn with the like. But it's like movie theater popcorn. These are like flying tanks. Oh, good job. Literally flying tank. It's so hard to get them down. Well, for me. It's an armored outfit. You think he looks good in his uniform? He's bored of me. Bored of him now. Look. Now he's gonna bang. What? Really? What do you watch on Twitch? Let me look. Hold on a second. Hold on, we're gonna have this. Then we'll need to stop. Hold on a minute, I gotta check out. Hold on a second. Sorry. My autism makes me do this shit. Hold on a second. I forgot to tell you guys. That I changed my name on there. That I changed my name on there. Oops, it's Viperbelle. No. Oops, it's Viperbelle. No. Oh. It's Viperbelle. Sorry. On Twitch, it's Viperbelle. And I need to fix that like right now. Hold on. You guys had nothing else better to do. You can watch me do it. You've been like 2 seconds. Fuck. My biggest problem is actually just finding my mouse cursor. My biggest problem is actually just finding my mouse cursor. So I need to change, really? Hmm. Interesting. Hold on, let me think about this for a second. Cause I just went to my stream. Hold on, I'll show you. Hold on one second. We're just gonna do a quick computing lesson. Sometimes that's how it is. And I have to put the things in the right spot, otherwise you won't see it. One of these screens is black. Nope. Come on. Nope. I want to save this screen capture, but it's not letting me do it. I want to open popcorn. Okay. Well, if not what I want, it's food. I don't want that. I want that. There we go. I want that. There we go. Looks so much. So let's see. Looks so much. So let's see. So it's showing on my Twitch that it's working. It's showing on my Twitch that it's working. But I'm not seeing. Obviously, they're not connected at all. But I'm not. So maybe I should have to reconnect. Obviously, they're not connected at all. But I'm not. So maybe I should have to reconnect. Obviously, they're not connected at all. So maybe I should have to yeah, it's not working. Yeah, it's not working. Yeah, it's not working. It wasn't working very good. Yeah, it's not working. It wasn't working very good. Well, all right. Let's see. Well, all right. Let's see. Well, all right. Let's see. I think I know what the problem is. I'll come back. I think I know what the problem is.